All right, so here we go. Lesson 5-2, rational exponents. And I think that the part of this you guys have seen before. If I said, hey, what's the square root of 3? I think a number you probably have a good chance of being able to tell me that that's 3 to the 1/2 power. Okay, with the 1 being the exponent, that 3 is it's 3's to the first power, and the 2 being the index, meaning we're taking a square root versus like a cube root or some other root. So you've seen, I think, these in part before, but we're going to be getting much more comfortable with them. And so here we go. So we're starting with the exponential form, the rational exponential form to be more specific. And it's b to the p divided by q power, meaning maybe it's 3 to the 4/7 power. That fraction, that rational number, is the exponent here. And so let's take a look at what those mean. That b to the p over q power is going to be the same thing as, you can write it kind of two different ways. The denominator, that's your index, meaning the which root it is. So it's the qth root. I don't know if you can say it that way, but the q root, meaning if it's a 2, then it's a square root. If it's a 3, then it's a cube root, so on and so forth. So that's the q is how many of the numbers inside of here you need. And inside of here is called the radicand. How many numbers you need in the radicand to be able to get them out of the exponent. So for example, if it was the square root of 4, well, you could think of that as the square root of 2 times 2. And hey, we have 2 of these 2s. So that would give us 2. And maybe I shouldn't have used all those 2's right there, but you're familiar with that one, so I think you probably kept up right there. But if we have the q as our index, then it's b on the inside of the radical, it's b to the p power. Or another way to think about it would be the root of b, again to the q, the index with q, and then that to the p power. These mean the same thing. One might be easier than the other depending on the specific problem, but these mean the same thing. And so here it is in rational exponent form, and here it is in radical form. And so earlier when we talked about, hey, what if we had 3 to the 4/7 power? That you could rewrite as the 7th root of 3 to the 4th power, or the 7th root of 3 to the 4th power. These say the same thing. All three of these say the same thing. So hope that helps.